As the defamation trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard rages on in the courts, more and more celebrities are taking sides on the matter. The trial is set to end this week, on Thursday, with the verdict that, for all intents and purposes, should finally end all of the lawsuits once and for all. So, if Johnny Depp loses in the verdict, here are the top 10 celebrities who would likely still support him if he does. And please remember, this is all speculation, I'm not a mind reader. Number 10, Vanessa Paradis. Vanessa Paradis was Johnny's partner of 14 years before they separated, and has resolutely supported her ex from day one. During the 2020 Sun libel case, Vanessa sent a statement to the judge in England, writing, quote, "I work as a musician, singer-songwriter, actress, and fashion model. I have known Johnny for more than 25 years. We've been partners for 14 years, and we raised our 2 children together. Through all these years, I've known Johnny to be a kind, attentive, generous, and non-violent person and father. On movie sets, the actors, directors, and entire crew adore him because he is humble and respectful to everyone, as well as being one of the best actors we've ever seen. I am aware of the allegations which Amber Heard has publicly accused Johnny of for more than 4 years now. This is nothing like the true Johnny I have known, and from my personal experience of many years, I can say he was never violent or harmful to me. I have seen that these outrageous statements have been really distressing and also caused damage to his career, because unfortunately people have gone on believing these false facts. This is so upsetting that he has helped so many people in his personal and professional life with kindness and generosity. Although they're no longer together, if she's willing to support her ex through a case against him, I can't imagine anything else that would come between them. Number 9, Candace Owens. Candace Owens is a right-wing political commentator who has spoken out strongly in support of Johnny Depp during his fight with Amber. She labeled Amber as, quote, "a liar from day one," and she has elaborated on her television show what her exact stance is during the trial. Quote, "It has been absolutely ridiculous to see what that woman was allowed to do because she flew under the radar of the Me Too movement." And honestly, she's kind of right. If the verdict of this trial proves that Johnny was wrongfully misrepresented by Amber, then it could be a case of Amber manipulating a movement meant to empower victims in favor of destroying this man's career. Candace also tweeted out in early April, quote, "I'm on record calling Amber Heard a liar from day one. Many people don't realize that a harmful sociopath was able to seamlessly destroy a man because of the Me Too campaign. Never believe women. Instead, listen to women and men, but believe facts." Number 8, Paul Bettany. Paul Bettany and Johnny Depp are extremely close friends. Johnny's lawyer even called him to the stand to help support Depp during the trials. If he's willing to go to court for someone, I doubt the outcome of the case will have much of a say in whether or not Paul's opinion of Johnny is swayed. He has previously shown his support for Depp on Twitter too, and shown his love for the actor in various interviews both before the trouble with Amber and after. Number 7, David Yates. Despite Johnny being kicked out of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them franchise for the allegations made against him back in 2017, the director of that series has come out in support of Johnny Depp. Swaying against what was the public opinion at the time that Johnny had harmed Amber, David decided to show his support despite receiving tons of backlash for it. When they were considering ousting him before the final decision had been made, Yates voted to keep him because, quote, "I can only tell you about the man I see every day. He's full of decency and kindness, and that's all I see. Whatever accusation was out there doesn't tally with the kind of human being I've been working with." As an OG supporter of Depp's, I doubt the verdict of the court case will sway his opinion now. Number 6, Laurie Holden. Another original supporter of Johnny Depp's from way back in 2016 when the allegations first came out is Laurie Holden. She starred in The Walking Dead and received major backlash for her support of Johnny Depp back when the world was against him. And now, fast forward all the way to 2022, Laurie shared an article about her, bashing her for supporting the Fantastic Beasts actor with the tweet, quote, "Glad I did support him. Would do it again in a heartbeat. Just happy that 6 years later the world is finally catching up. The truth is now being revealed and there will be justice." All the people who supported Johnny back before it was the popular opinion are definitely getting their comeuppance now. Number 5, Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder is also an ex of Johnny's. She was supposed to testify in his 2020 trial but was unable to attend. Although they only dated for a few years back in the 90s, their bond was extremely tight, and so she was called to defend Depp. Instead of being able to attend though, Winona wrote a statement to the court which reads, quote, "I am aware of the violence allegations that have been made publicly for the last few years by Johnny Depp's ex-wife Amber Heard. I knew Johnny very well years ago. We were together as a couple for 4 years, and I counted him as my best friend and as close to me as family. I count our relationship as one of the more significant relationships of my life. I understand that it is very important that I speak from my own experience, as I obviously was not there during his marriage to Amber, but from my experience, which was so wildly different, I was absolutely shocked, confused, and upset when I heard the accusations against him. The idea that he is an incredibly violent person is the furthest thing from the Johnny I knew and loved. I cannot wrap my head around these accusations. He was never violent towards me. He was never harmful at all towards me. He has never been violent or harmful towards anybody I have seen. I truly and honestly only know him as a really good man, an incredibly loving, extremely caring guy who is so very protective of me and the people that he loves, and I felt so very safe with him.
I do not want to call anyone a liar, but from my experience of Johnny, it is impossible to believe that such horrific allegations are true.
Number 4, Javier Bardem. Javier Bardem was Depp's co-star in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise before Johnny got booted from the film due to the accusations of Amber. Given his resolute statement of support, I doubt it will wave anytime soon. Quote, "I love Johnny. He has always been a true gentleman and an extremely generous and caring friend to my family and myself. On top of that, I've had the gift of working with him twice and have experienced his respectful attitude towards every single member of the crew alongside his unique and hilarious sense of humor. I stand by Johnny because I have always seen and felt a true caring and loving man in him. He is an extraordinary and unique artist who has listened to anyone who needed his help." Number 3, Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz, Javier's wife and co-star to Johnny Depp, also in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, has given similar shows of support for the defamed actor. She gave this declaration back in the 2020 libel trial in the UK. Quote, "I met Johnny when I was 19 years old. He was in Madrid and introduced to me. The only sentences I knew how to say in English at the time were, 'How are you?' and 'I want to work with Johnny Depp.' Many years have passed and I have not only made 3 movies with him, but I also count on him as a great friend. I've always been impressed by his kindness, his brilliant mind, his talent, and his peculiar sense of humor. I've seen Johnny in so many situations and he is always kind to everyone around. He's one of the most generous people I know. During 6 months of my first pregnancy, I spent every single day with him while we shot Pirates of the Caribbean. My husband and I will never forget the sweetness, protection, and kindness he treated me with during every single step of that process. We loved him very much and I feel very lucky to have someone so special in our lives." Number 2, Paul McCartney. Although he has not made an official public statement, Paul McCartney did pay tribute to the actor in the recent Seattle stop of his Get Back tour. He performed the song My Valentine, of which Depp stars in the music video. His image could be seen on a giant screen behind McCartney while he sang his song, which, if you ask me, is just as large of a show of support as any statement could be. Number 1, Sia. Sia also gave her show of support, although the tweet has since been deleted. Kinda sus. Back in 2020, she wrote out on Twitter, quote, "Just showing my public support for Johnny Depp. I mean, I'd love him to get clean and stop with the jewelry, but he is clearly the victim after hearing those tapes." I wonder if she deleted it because she made fun of his aesthetic or for some other reason. Well, that's all I've got for today's video. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Sierra. See you next time.